Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. We're going to go ahead and do another Nifty Kicks Beginner Guide where we're going to go ahead and walk through the brand new portion of the game that just launched recently, PvP Battles, where you're going to go ahead and set up your convoy. And we did another video on this that we just released the updated version recently. So if you have any questions going ahead and creating your convoy, I encourage you to go ahead and check out this video. We'll skim through it quickly on this one, but we're going to focus really on the PvP battle so you can go ahead and get in there and start battling other players within the game. First of all, before we go ahead and get started, you're going to want to make sure that you have a convoy out there. If you want to go ahead and create a convoy or check your convoy, go ahead and click on Manage Convoys. And you can see that I have one out here. Again, I highly encourage you to go ahead and take a look at the updated video that I just put out there recently in regards to creating a convoy. It's a pretty simple process. We'll go through it super quick here. Going to select my commander. Again, if, as I mentioned before, you want to go ahead and watch the video I put out there recently that shows you how to do this in much more detail. I'm going to go through quick because I want to only put in there 4. We'll go ahead and only put 4 in, but I want to use my legendaries because we're going to be battling against other people, and we want to make sure that we have a pretty strong team. So we're looking for legendaries. Now I got them in here somewhere. Sometimes they go all the way to the bottom. There we go. I don't know if I want that one or that one, because they were already injured. We'll go ahead and select this one. This one. We have some epics that we may come back to. This one. Select it. And then if I can't find another legendary, there's another legendary. So we'll go ahead with those 4, which will allow us to move forward. So now I go ahead. I have a security. I have my commander and I have my troops. We'll click confirm to go ahead and add it to my team and create that convoy. If you go back to the convoys themselves, this is the one that I just created. So you can see that I have the security vehicles, I have the troops, so I still need a delivery vehicle and I still need a driver. So we'll go ahead and click on this to go ahead and add the security or the delivery vehicle, which we'll go ahead and put a rare there. Add that, and then we're going to go back and we're going to go ahead and add, once it refreshes, we're going to go ahead and add the driver. So now we have that. Once it refreshes, we should have the majority of a convoy to go ahead and get started. The one thing you're going to want to go ahead and take a look at is combat strength. You see that I have 46. And then down here, you're going to go ahead and see the toggle mode. So you see it's currently at PvE. If you want to go ahead and compete against other people, you go ahead and click on PvP. And then you're going to go ahead and select convoy, and we're going to go to island 2 because island 3 is already used. If you remember from my past video, because my military base is only level 3, I only have access to island 1, island 2, and island 3. There is an island 4. I don't have access unless I leveled it up to a 4. So let's go ahead and go to island 1, and what it's going to do is it's going to give you a couple options here. You can go ahead and sabotage someone, you can go ahead and ambush someone, or you can go ahead and do a token challenge. Sabotage and ambush are really looking to get you the rewards, the case rewards. Token challenge is you're basically betting energy, or you're betting the energy token, I should say, or wax or some other token. I think Wolfie's the other token. So that is out there. We also have the mode. We have fast mode and we have slow mode. Slow mode, the other person gets 12 hours to respond. Fast mode, it goes a little bit quicker. It still takes some time because it's 30 minutes to respond. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we will, in this case, we'll do the token challenge. Actually, we can go ahead and click on these and I can show you a little bit. As far as the tokens that are available, you have the Woofy, you have the wax, and you have the energy, whichever one you use. Keep in mind the energy, you have to have a decent amount of energy in order to go ahead and bet that. For ambush, you're going to want to go ahead and you're going to basically be betting these cases as far as the rewards go, which we'll actually go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and do the ambush. So we'll go ahead and select those 2 cases to go ahead and release. So we click on equipment crates. And then we're going to go ahead, we have add-ons. These are additional NFTs that come in packs that you can go ahead and craft or buy on the secondary market. They give you different bonuses from the Kevlar armor gives you damage bonus as far as you can take more damage from it. There is also other ones as far as the attack buff, which allows you to attack and hit harder against whoever you're playing against. And you can select up to 4. So we're going to go ahead and just select a bunch of these. Maybe we'll do both of the attacks here, and we'll go ahead and proceed. And right now, we can go ahead and join the queue, which allows us to go ahead and fight against other people. So we'll go ahead and join the queue on that one. And essentially what it is we're now going to wait for someone to go ahead and attack us. So we now have that. This is us right here. We are in the queue. We can go ahead and leave at any time if we choose to do so, or we can go ahead and just wait till someone attacks us. So while I'm waiting for someone to go ahead and attack, I want to show you the different sections up here. As far as the queue goes, that's what we're in right now. As far as the games go, it shows you what your games are within the queue. History, you can go ahead and look at past ones. This is one that I sent out just to kind of test the process. Spoiler alert, I lost. But you can go ahead and click on view. You can see the end of the battle. I ended up losing that. I actually ended up pulling out of that just so I can go ahead and create this video. But I had a very weak team out there. You can see I had all commons and a few rares. So I got beat up pretty good in this one. He was a much stronger one. But it is what it is. Again, I wanted to test it out with some of my lower ones because I was new to the process. He had this mythic one out here, which I really didn't have a chance against. But now we have that one out there. And then there's a leaderboard, which I heard they're going to go ahead and try and do rewards in the future with leaderboards. But you can go ahead and see who's killing it out here. Of course, the person that's in the queue right now is the one that's leading everything. So we are back here, and we're actually going to go ahead and create a new convoy. I'll go through that process quickly again. I'll probably fast forward it just to kind of show you what I'm doing, because I want to go ahead and make sure everything's lined up the way I want it to. So let's go ahead and create it, and I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this. All right, our convoy is available. Our combat strength is 40, which is slightly lower than what's available there. But let's go ahead and attack anyway, just so I can go ahead and show you. If you go back to the map, you can go ahead and see the PvP hub over here, and you can go ahead and see the queue that's available. So I can go ahead and attack him. So we're going to go in here, create a new convoy if you want, but we already have ours. Add additional troops if you choose to do so. But we'll go ahead and send our convoy. You have to select, we'll actually go here down a little further and select our crates. And then we'll go ahead and select our add-ons, and then we'll go ahead and proceed, and it's going to ask us to approve, and you can see we have joined the game and we have gone ahead and attacked. So we can go ahead and go to manage and see that our convoys are there. It is our turn to go ahead and attack. So this is what we're going up against. And this is our troop down here as far as who we're fighting. All right, so we're going to go ahead and select the add-ons and go ahead, and you can see a little animation here. They're going ahead and equip themselves, try and be ready for battle here. So it's a nice little animation that they have going on here, just kind of keep you going. You can go ahead and X out of it if you don't want to watch it again. So then you can go ahead and make sure that everything is together. So I do have the add-on on there. You can go ahead and again check this is who we're battling against. They have a commander. They have a number of troops out here with 1 legendary. We have 4 troops. We have 1 legendary and a bunch of epics. We have a legendary commander. And then we have our lifespan, which is 21 out of 21. He is 25 out of 25. Again, I think I'm going to lose this battle, but it's going to be interesting to test it out. So we'll go ahead and declare our attack. And as you can see here, we actually only had one, essentially it's a roll of a dice, and we only had 1 actually successful hit. So if we take a look up here, once we actually go ahead and wait for the other player, you can see that we went ahead and we were able to attack. And he has now 12 hours to go ahead and respond and actually fight me back. So it'll go back and forth. The PvP matches can take some time to go ahead and fight, which is fine. It gives you a chance to go ahead and play more casually. If you want to get the more aggressive one, go ahead and do 30, or go ahead and make sure that you get in contact with the person if you happen to know them, and you can let them know, and you can go back and forth a whole lot quicker. It really is up to you. And then right now we're going to go ahead and wait, and we're waiting for him to go ahead and respond. So we'll go ahead and do this. As you can see, I only caused 1 damage on the above here. It's not showing there quite yet. Let's go ahead and refresh. So you can see he's received the 1 damage. So now that we're waiting and our turn is up, if you want to go back to the queue, you can go ahead and click on back. It's going to take you to the queue as far as the ones that are fighting. You can kind of pull on that and see what's going on. These are the queues as far as things that are going on for you. You can also go ahead and check your individual games. You went ahead and attacked him, or I should say I went ahead and attacked him. That's the one we just saw. So we're waiting on their turn, and we're waiting on anyone to go ahead and attack us. And like I said, the process is going to go through. It can take some time as far as the overall battles themselves. But at the end, you have a choice. You can continue to battle. You can go ahead and leave. If it's taking too long for you, if you leave, just so you're aware, you lose whatever you put up there. So it's always good to just continue to battle through this. Let me know in the comments below. Do you have any questions? Do you want to go ahead and battle? Just let me know. We can go ahead and jump in. And once these battles are done, I'll be happy to go ahead. Or if you see me out there in the queue, go ahead and fight me. Happy to go ahead and battle anyone. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any concerns or anything else that you want me to go ahead and cover. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you later.